Hello, 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 welcome, welcome, welcome one, welcome all. This is Nuzzle Nani. It's a late night session right now. About to jump on some Star Song, or also known as OPUS, Echo of Star Song. I just kind of nicknamed it Star Song there for a second, but that's trying to be a little playful here. It's late night. Who knows how this catches you? You could catch this live, nobody's tuned in right now, but maybe you catch a replay later on this evening or early morning or you catch it tomorrow or maybe never. And you don't even hear my voice right now. But, it would be cool if you did. Nuzzle Nani here. About to jump into my continuation of Echo of Star Song. Roundabouts the game Opus. Okay, well, let me just jump into it without further ado. Let me bring you Opus Echo of Star Song.
あれからどのぐらい経ったのだろうか。
How long has it been since then? "66 standard years ago." Six standard hours after escaping the Bones Brigade, Trading Post Mayfair. Stay away from the flight deck. You shouldn't even be allowed on a witch's ship. Please accept them, Remy. These people saved me. Ada, I am very grateful for your help, but I don't need to be accepted. Oh yeah? Then why don't you take your servant and leave? He's my guardian. Don't you dare speak of him like that. Good lumen, sir. Show some maturity. Cough. I'm your hired bodyguard, and I'm on my last leg. I cough. Some blood. All right, that's enough. We're all in this together. We shouldn't be fighting. Remy is communications back online. Not even close. It's completely busted. Usually, this wouldn't be an issue, but we don't have any spare parts around. Well, this area we're in now was a battleground. Maybe we can find some in the wreckage. Cough, more blood, more cough. Okay, are you alright? Sigh. Tell you what, Noble, you want to find a doctor for your guardian, Remy. Of course. If you help us do some scavenging, I suppose we can find you a doctor. What? Don't take advantage of people's injuries. Hey, people should pay for their stay. Don't listen to her. We'll find you a doctor no matter what. I can help, and I trust that you will uphold your promise. See, honorable as always. Sigh, this is wrong. I guess they can stay for a bit. It's not like they're gonna be here for long. If June doesn't mind, I can get to work now, but the wreckages here are mostly from the war, so I'll need exploration kits. Tell him where the kits are, Remy. London Trade Alliance, faction expelled, trading post Mayfair. What I remember most about being on the run was arguing with Remy every day. Now that I've gotten older, I really miss that. Obtain broken communications module. Broken communications module. After the war, the airspace in Thousand Peaks was full of unidentifiable electromagnetic waves sent out by communication modules scattered throughout space, making space travel full of unpredictable risks. Did you find anything? I did, but please give me more time. I saw some other things that might be useful. What I remember most about being on the run was arguing with Remy every day. Now that I've gotten older, I really miss that. This is all I could find. Not bad. I'll have the ship fixed in a second. Looks like we have enough materials to upgrade the ship. Ugh, look at what those oceaners did to my precious ship. The connections for the communications module should be around here. Communications module, repair message system. If it weren't for those oceaner refugees, our message system would still be working just fine. Communications back online. Rebooting, system rebooting. Red chamber. OPUS 3 Lumen seeking vessel. Assistive AI system rebooted. Greetings, Master Remy. Took you so long. Took you long enough. Scanning power. Military Reso scanner. Scanning power 6. Once we reinstall the chip, the red chamber will finally return to its former glory. I hope this gives Eddie the confidence she needs. In any case, I got to get red chamber's Reso scanner up to par. There doesn't appear to be anything valuable left. Okay. Navigator. Message notification. The following accounts have new messages. Red Chamber Crew 1. User 002 Ada 1. You now. Red Chamber Crew. Crimson Kettle News. Bounty 40,000 credits. Important message unread. Dr. Russell, we need help. We need help. Identity, Lumen Association, head of branch. We're hiding in some ruins from the war, but our fuel is running low. You're in deep trouble. I saw the bounty on you and your friends before I received your message. I'll see what I can do with the injured man you mentioned, but I can make no promises with the equipment we have here. The attachment includes updated coordinates for Guifang, There's been a lot of gang fights in the area recently, so we changed our orbit as a security measure. I trust that you can find us. Dr. Russell, Lumen Association, head of Gufang Branch. Attach coordinates to Gufang. Download. Coordinates Gufang. Dr. Russell was always nagging us about something, but sometimes I really miss her. Crimson Kettle News, Red Chamber. Date 8533. Title Bounty 40,000 credits. Identity Crimson Kettle News. Greetings, fellow people of the Belt. May Ignis shed light upon your good deeds. This is Bones of the Bones Brigade with a bounty on the following persons: East Ocean Noble June, East Ocean Guardian K, suspected Mirian Witch unknown, suspected Peaker Pilot unknown. The group is traveling in a Lumen seeking vessel. Any reports of their location will be rewarded with 40,000 credits plus 3 shipments of goods smuggled through United Mining. Endless Lumen, light the way, that the belt may rise again one day. Bones. Digital bounty photo. Kay reprimanded me for this endlessly. He would reprimand me remind me that I had no idea how to keep things low profile and that I was always screwing things up with my impulsive decisions. Not the qualities of a leader, he would say. No big deal. These can be easily analyzed. Analyzing signal. Neutral territory fighting is prohibited. Ships that apply for docking should prepare to be boarded and present verification. Discharged veterans and former Ring Liberation mercenaries can waive docking fees. Alright, June. Once we reach Gufang, your guardian's injuries will finally get proper treatment. Don't blame us if it doesn't work out, though. Remy, don't. Dr. Russell was a military doctor during the war, but now she helps out at the Lumen Association. She handles everything from mining related injuries to mining rights applications. She's very reliable. Thank you for helping us. Not at all. My master used to say a witch must save oneself in order to save others. Eddie, I'm getting unidentified signals from the ship ahead. Looks like bounty hunters. You people listed in this bounty? You got nerve for the hell you raised with that trashy ship of yours. Surrender now so we can get this over with, and don't try anything funny. Ah, Tisk, they cracked it. Our signal modification didn't work. Why did it fail? Red Chamber is an old ship after all. If we could upgrade the signal modifier, we'd have a better chance. The old signal modifier failed to convince them. They immediately saw through the trick and responded with a barrage of attacks. Although we managed to escape, Red Chamber took quite a few hits. Lost armor plate times 2. Golly. Veterans Abode Gufang. I heard this place was established by soldiers who were injured or crippled in the Lumen War. It was also where I met the doctor. Most of Gufang's residents were crippled veterans who were abandoned after the war. They set up the foundation hoping to provide a place for those who had nowhere to go. They hated outsiders, especially those looking for Lumen. After all, they're the ones who started the damn war. You from the prosthesis energy? Our scrappers here are itching to get to work. That shipment of excavation arms here yet, or what? I have no idea who you're talking about. Don't waste my time, kids. He shooed us away after realizing he mistook us for someone else. After space burials were banned by United Mining, Mirian followers used asteroid craters marked with a carving of Helios instead. Names of the deceased would be carved along the walls of each crater, as the asteroids were considered home to them. You there, young man. This is a place for remembrance. If you have no business here, please be on your way. If you're low on credits, we've got plenty of work, but please don't disturb the solemnity of this place, of this space. War Orphanage The Hedge. Children who lost their family to the war ended up in places like this. The children were often forced into labor, and the place was frequented by human traffickers. There was no warmth to be found here. Remy abhorred the place. Myria and Everlasting, may Helios's blessings be upon you. You're cave runners, aren't you? Please, could you spare us some credits? Ada, we must help these children. Just ignore them. Kids like them are everywhere in the peaks. Any credits you give them will just go straight to their bosses. Remy is right. Let's go. Pickers should look after one another. It's a scam. So be. Then so if it. Ada turned around and left without a word. I suppose that was her choice. Lumen Association Guifang Branch. Members of the association came from all backgrounds, but most were veterans of the war. The amount of Lumen intel in their hands came only second to United Mining. Cough. More blood, and cough. Sorry, I was the only one able to give him emergency treatment. His injuries are worse than I expected. So will Kay. He'll be able to walk, but the hypertravel has caused internal injuries, which needs to be examined further. Unfortunately, there were some gang fights over a mining dispute last week, so we're low on medical supplies and prosthesis. It'll take at least a standard week for new supplies to reach this rural station. You can get immediate treatment at Ironwind Central Hospital if you're willing to risk crossing the asteroid belt, or you can sit and wait. There isn't much of a choice. Worst case scenario, he ends up with a prosthesis. Plenty of veterans here get by in wheelchairs. I'm sure he'll get used to it. Forgive me, but for an ocean or warrior, that would be no different from death. Who's this man, Ada? I was speaking to Ada, young man. He and this injured man saved my life. Always getting yourself in trouble, just like your master. You go out. I need to speak with Ada. I wish to stay beside Kay. If you want to save him, leave now. It'll be fine, June. Dr. Russell is a close friend. So is that your lover? What? Of course not. That's what I thought, Ada. I've told you many times you need to stop searching for Lumen Caves. I'm not here to talk about this, Doctor. If you keep this up, you're going to get you and your crew killed one day. What would your master think of me if I allowed this to happen? Let me join the Lumen Association, Doctor. Give it up, Ada. Then give me back Red Chamber's military configurations. You shouldn't be flying a military vessel. Then at least help us. Don't be stubborn like your master, Ada. Take a look at these injuries. Your decision to enter hypertravel has only made them worse. Fine, I'll figure it out myself. Hey. Goodbye. Alright, fine. There's another option as well. Yes, what is it? Sigh, nothing ever changed your mind, does it? Why are you two always like this? Wait for my message. I'll send you the details. Stay out of trouble, will you? Not so fast. If you're going to go cave running, at least resupply your ship. Want to pick up some more? I'll charge you 500 for 5 of them. Try to stock up when you can. You want to pick up some more? I'll charge you 200 for 2 of them. Try to stock up when you can. Buy in bulk. I'm fully stocked. What do you want? Watch out for yourselves. Lumen-seeking vessels have a high fuel capacity, but they're light on armor. Many residents of the asteroid belt were displaced by United Mining, especially even if there wasn't a bounty on you. People won't be too happy to see a witch's ship. Dr. Russell to Ada. Don't tell anyone I did this for you. This is your only option. Assuming you can find the cave, I've attached directions to a nearby Lumen cave registered under the association. The place produces rare medicinal herbs. So, since you're Red's pupil, you should be familiar with lumen plants. Find me a handful of Lyra sesame in an exceptionally rare plant that can it's an exceptionally rare plant that can repair cellular damage. Bring it back with the injured man and I'll figure something out. To be clear, I shouldn't be giving this out to non-association members, even if you're Red's adopted daughter. Dr. Russell, Lumen Association, head of Gufang branch. Key directions, registered cave. Ada said that during these years they spent searching for her master. The doctor always watched out for them. Doc's the same as always. Assuming you can find the cave, she practically gave us the location. Get ready, Remy. Is your throat all right? Why worry? I have you in the red chamber to help me. Can you really locate Lumen Caves? Just with a vague set of directions? Not for normal people, but a witch can. What? You don't like my voice? Too late. So you really are a witch, just like Kay said? You were a human radar? It's qualified. 103, 108, 113. These members will be removed from level 5 as of today, revoking their witch's candidacy. Don't be disheartened, 108. Even at level 4, you will still be allowed to engage in the tower's affairs. After 2 years, this is how she ends up. And I thought she was gifted. The grown-ups say it's incurable. Her voice will deteriorate as she gets older. Eventually, she'll no longer be able to make a sound with our singing techniques. Shh, she's coming. Why should I? She used to act like she was so much smarter than us. Hey, liar. I thought you said you could handle anything. What are you going to do now? I still think you can make it. You still think you can make it to our level? Hey, what's up, viewer? Thanks for tuning in. You know, not to be a spoiler or anything, but the Chiefs won the Super Bowl, right? Did you win big? Did you win? Did you bet on the Super Bowl? Did you make a bunch of money, viewer? I don't know. Some people do, they make a bunch of money. I saw something about that in legal betting there was going to be something like $16 billion bet on the Super Bowl this year. I'm sure there was more than that bet though, even legally. Anyway, what are your takes on that, viewer? If you feel like typing in to the chat, just go right ahead and type into the chat. While I'm at it, why don't I say hey to you, viewer, through chat? Hey, viewer. All right, let me get back to it. Hey, be quiet during the ritual. A witch who can't sing, ha ha ha. Silence. There will be no such behavior in the tower. You think you're so smart, but you'll never be a witch. Yes, but I would prefer to be called a witch, not a human radar. I'd rather be called a human radar than a witch, honestly. I don't think I would be a good witch. Plus, if I wanted to do something like that, I'd probably want to be a warlock rather than a witch. You know, just something about witchy ways. Not of me, not of me. Regularly occurring ancient signal traces of human activity detected. Let's analyze. Analyzing signal. This cave was severely damaged during the war. Access is restricted for an indefinite period of time. Let's travel. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have insisted on coming to Thousand Peaks. This place is not meant for us. Sir, we investigated every solar system that allowed private ownership of lumen caves and listened to the sound of each system star. You chose Thousand Peaks. But what if I made a mistake? A leader should not easily doubt their own decision. The stars must have a reason for telling you where to go. We East Oceaners are seekers of lumen wherever it is. There will be our people. If the star song of Thousand Peaks is the one you cannot forget, then this is where your fated lumen lies. Find the lumen, young master, and bring prosperity to the clan. Lumen Cave, Great Benjamin. At the beginning of a Thousand Peaks adventure, Kay and I had no choice but to run around scavenging whatever we could. He would go on about the history of the Lumen War and how Thousand Peaks was torn apart by several factions. Explore. Obtained 98 hybrid lumium times 2. Obtained luminite shards times 6. Luminite shards. The hard luminite ore found in the depths of caves vary so much in purity and the sound frequencies it produces that it's difficult to use as industrial fuel. Instead, since lumen is worshipped by the people, it tends to be used for artistic or ceremonial purposes. We should be close. Entering identification and passcode. Permissions verified. QBC OPUS 3 lumen seeking vessel bioamplification scanner activated. Synchronization subject Ada Lunae. Vocal tuning complete. Initiating lumen reso scanner. Activating lumen reso scanner. Sing softly. Find the star song that resonates with my voice.
録音を開始する。
Grandiose Witch's Star Song. Although Ada said her throat was damaged and that she struggled with certain vocal techniques, this star song was unlike the one I recorded when we first met. It was grandiose and bright, as if she was conjuring myths through an ancient hymn. Witch's Star Song analysis complete. Setting navigation for origin of star song. Unidentifiable signal of ancient origin. Analysis is strongly recommended. This cave was discovered by the Rodin family in 8529 of the galactic calendar. Currently supervised by the Lumen Association, it is restricted to mining and Merian civilization research. Signal source, Lumen Association. This is it. This is the place. We made it. Shouldn't you be happy, Noble? Thank you. Now it's your turn. I'm no good at cave running. Take this with you. What is this? My voice. I'm an East Ocean runner. We have our own way of producing sounds. I heard you used Eddie's voice to escape the prison. That was different. He's always so spicy. Anyway, just take it as a backup for the sake of your companion. And take this as well. You aren't familiar with lumen plants, are you? Things like Lyra sesame and such. This eco scanner will help you to identify plants that grow in the cave. I hope Kay gets treated soon. Thank you for all of this. Not at all. I'm already familiar with these plants, and the ship has more than enough storage space. If you bring back any extra plants, we can sell them for a decent price, so it's fair. Obtained Eco Scanner. Eco Scanner. Ida's knowledge of lumen plants far surpassed my imagination. Once she even asked me to take the Eco Scanner and test her. It could identify hundreds of plants, but she'd just say, "That's basic witch knowledge." Lumen Cave 819, Rodin. Of all the caves I've encountered, perhaps this one is the hardest to forget. Explore. Lumen Cave, Asteroid 819. Kai, or Kay, June, can you two hear me? We can hear you clearly. Remy and I will be on standby. Let us know if you need any help. Cough. More blood. More blood. Cough. You shouldn't have come with me, Kay. It's my job to protect you from harm, sir. Cough, cough. More blood, more
そんな
blood.
調子でどうやって護衛するって言うんだ。
How are you supposed to
ほら、
protect
戻っ
me
て。
like this? Get
意
back to
識
the
は
ship.
はっきりしてい
It's
ますか、
fine. I'm
主じゃ。
feeling better already. The
若いの
doctor
態
had a
度は
bad
万死に
attitude,
値しますが、
but
処
she's
置はも
good at
う
what
歩
she
くのだって。
does. See, I can walk just fine.
強がるなよ。
Jeez Louise, stop
きっ
pushing
とお
yourself.
役に立ちますよ。
You need my help, sir.
これ、乱視そう
Is
か。
this Lyra Sesame? Potted lilacs. Whenever the wind blows, the tiny bits of luminite in the stamen crack and flitter away as the rest of the flower wilts. Given that it's used as a farewell flower, the demand for it on the market is rather large. That's how Ada explained it to
でも、
me.
普通小惑
Ada
星の中
says
心
they
で
grow
生えるっ
closer
て
to
言
the
ってた
center
が、
of the asteroid. This may not be so easy. This Lumen Cave is only open to cave runners with an academic permit. See, I can open gates myself.
若、
Yes, well done, sir. Looks like the song pipes were destroyed by vegetation. We need to look around for some other way into the shrine. I told you not to worry. Let me handle this. It's completely destroyed.
これはひどい。 ミコの流名もダメか。
Why isn't Ada's voice working? That star song came from what she heard thousands of kilometers away. Any flaw in her singing could render it useless.
エイダに来てもらって。
Should I ask for Ada to help? She can record another star song here. Experienced runners don't need to rely on witches. Come with me. This is an abundant cave, so it shouldn't be hard to find. There's a pool of luminite that seeped from the ground. It may not be as pure, but it should be enough for a decent performance to open gates. Stick your synth scepter in, and see what it samples. Deep star song. Unlike Ada's voice, the star song that came through the ground was deep and resounding, while the vibration of liquid that traveled into my hand felt ancient and full of sorrow. However, the sound quality was somewhat
巫
choppy.
女のような兵器に頼らずとも、ほら、さあ、
See, you don't need a witch for this. Try performing with that sample. You're getting better at this, young master. What is this? I remember when I first started training you. You've grown a lot. Now it's not the time. How do we get past this? Relax, there's a leakage in the pipe. Just cut off the luminite. Not bad for your second cave run. You worry too much. Found something? It looks like something from East Ocean. Must have been left by some other runner. Don't worry about it. Peculiar charm. Even though oceaners were known to go where the lumen was, and for many generations settled in other solar systems at the time, I didn't understand what this charm really represented. Looks like this is as far as I can go. Don't try to follow me. Go back to the ship. Of course, I'm not going to climb that. What are you doing? I'll send you back to the ship, then come back. No need. I'll carry you if you can't walk. Good lumen, give me a break. What do you have to follow me around? You're injured. Are you two alright? Your signals aren't moving. Hey, Witch, each crew member has a vitals tracker, right? Tell him how my vitals look right now. Looks like you've recovered 7.2% percentage points since you left the ship. Good lumen, I didn't know caves can heal like that. That's all I needed to know, thanks. Stop joking around. Remember what I always say, sir. Think before you act. Take one step at a time, and one day you will be the clan master. Where are you going with this? What are you doing? Give me your hand. This isn't time for that. By the honor of the Lee clan. Don't bring that up now. By the honor of the Lee clan. Fine. I, K. Volan, hereby swear to protect June with my life. I shall not waver in my duties and will forever be his shield. Cough. More blood. More blood.
手も
Cough.
まともに握れないじゃないか。
Go back to the ship
流
now.
脈探査では
Don't push
強がり
yourself
は
too
厳
hard.
禁。
Let me know when you need
強がっ
help.
てるのはカイトだろ。
You're the one pushing
祭壇
yourself.
までたどり着
I
く
only
お
wish I
姿
could
を
see
見た
you
か。
reach the shrine. Alright, I'm
戻った
heading
ら
back.
すぐに横になるよ。
Lie down as soon as you
Wakata ka?
get back, okay? It has been an honor to train you, young
早
master.
く戻れって。
Go back to the ship. Transmutation chamber. Water wins the wind. The wind will birth a star song. Lumen is particularly stable and is not affected by increased heat. However, it does react to certain frequencies, which converts it from liquid to gas while emitting a resounding bellow. This peculiar process is known as transmutation, and the sound is referred to as a star song. Merian valve. The inscriptions on Merian valves are like small Merian gates. They are used to direct the flow of lumen, and the whole contraption they're a part of are known as lumen transmutation engines. Snowy sun herb. It is said that the gods would inhale lumen to extend their lives. That's backed by science, you know. Ada told me how the lumen plants found in Thousand Peaks were used for a variety of medical purposes. The inscriptions on the gate are completely destroyed. I have no way of tuning the star song. Okay, this place is amazing. What are the ancient spirit? Are there ancient spirits? Stop joking. Tell me what you see. I'm not sure how to describe it. I see lights everywhere. That's the lumen. Sounds like you've reached the deepest part of the shrine. Mirian god prime Helios. In Mirian mythology, Helios was the remaining star stuff left over from Ignis's fiery creation of the world. Having inherited some of Ignis's power, he is second only to Ignis, the god of gods. This lumen cave was discovered by the Rodin family, the earliest pioneers of the Thousand Peaks. It has since been donated for academic research. This cave is preserved by the Lumen Association. Runners are advised to conduct oneself in accordance with the regulations. Two Orbis, 10 Circum, 13 Gradus. May Helios's blessings be upon all. This inscription was erected to commemorate his sacred birth. So this is a Mirian shrine. Mural Helios descends. 1 Orbis, 5 Circum, 3 Gradus. Presidio illustrates thus. This mural depicts how Helios drifted with Ignis for eons, and when he heard that the gods were constantly tormented by their inner flames, he decided to help them use the lumen's energy and descended from the heavens. Lyra sesame. Lumen plants are primarily used for medical purposes, most commonly in emergency military situations. A few even have the ability to repair cellular damage. It's no wonder that in Mirian mythology there are countless stories of the pursuit of immortal life. Okay, do you hear me? Calm down, I hear you. I found it. Not bad. Try getting a sample as well. The cave looks well preserved. You're in the heart of the temple where the luminide is at its purest, so you should be able to get a perfect star song. Don't step into it, though. It won't be able to save you if you lose consciousness. Are you back on the ship? I don't hear any sound from the engine. I'm at the landing entrance. Focus on your task. Lumen Cave 819, Rodin Perfect Star Song. The ripples of the luminide gave off brilliant ice blue rays of light, proof that the cave was of immense value. Okay, I don't know how to read that. Was that the lumen's consciousness? I should be careful not to get pulled in. Okay, I'm coming back. Let's go to the ship. You hear me? What happened to the signal? K. Ada, are you able to reach K? I haven't heard anything from him. Wait, something's not right. Our system just picked up on the heat signal from another engine in the vicinity. What do you mean? She means there might be another ship nearby, and it's probably not from Thousand Peaks. The heat pattern looks similar to your ship. There's something else in the cave. Kay, do you hear me? Our leader must learn to remain calm, you master. How do you turn this off? Okay. Nice and quiet. How did the captain die?
龍脈大戦の混
Lumen
乱の
War,
最中
killed in the
に
chaos of
皆
battle.
同じだ
We suspect it was someone from the clan, as always. After all, he
隊長は第
was the
七大使
seventh
の護衛だっ
son's
た
guardian. They never had much power.
優しき人を支持するの
To
は
serve an
間
honest
違いでしょ
man?
うか
Is that too much to
そ
ask?
んなに悩む
It's
な
best not to dwell
そ
on
れより
such
も
things. You
今
should
後の
think
身の振
about
り
where
方
you will go
何
from
なん
here.
だよ
What's wrong with
同
this
じ一
clan
族
and
だっ
its
ていうの
endless
も
power
もう長
games?
くないのかもしれん
I
な
doubt they'll be around for long.
他の
Better
大使に
find
乗り
another
換えたら
house
ど
to
う
serve
だ
while you can.
第
What
六大
about
使
the
は正
sixth
当だ
son?
ぞ
He seems
まさ
decent
か
enough.
隊長は我々に
After
栄誉
everything
の
the
重要
captain
さを
did
説
for
きま
us,
した
how could you dishonor him like that?
使える
Wake
人
up,
なる
Kay.
人は
There's no
栄
point
誉
going
も何
on
も話
about
にならんだ
honor
ろ
when our master is gone.
う
Good Lubin.
何してる引っ張るな
What are you doing? Let's
どこ
go.
のガキだ
Let go. Excuse me. What's this kid? Who's this kid?
対立
Golly.
の覚悟
By Taiyang's
この
mercy.
子は第八
He's
大
the
使
eighth
だ
son. Don't you know him?
あっち行ってくれ
Go away.
こ
I'm
れは
tired
裏
of
切
all these sons.
ちなみにだが第八
Show some
側室は平
kindness.
民
The
の
eighth
出
house was
どこ
born
の
of
後ろ盾もな
peasantry
い
and were defenseless when they lost their clan master's
母親が
affection.
亡くなって
After
今はあの子
the
一
mother
人だけだ
passed, everyone in the
だ
house
が
abandoned
毎
the
日こ
child.
こ
Now
で
he comes
母
here
親
every
と
day
話
to talk to her.
おい引っ張るなって
Let go
お
of
じ
me.
さん泣い
Don't
ちゃった
cry, mister.
誰も泣いてなど
I wasn't
僕は
crying.
母上が亡くなっても
When
泣か
my
なか
mother
った
passed away, I didn't cry
だから
because
お
she
じさんも
said the
泣か
Lee
ないで
clan must never
僕が
cry.
ついてるから
So don't cry. I'll take care of
怖い
you.
話をしたいのか
What
ボ
is
ス
this kid
ふざ
babbling
けてな
about?
い
I wasn't babbling.
僕
I'm
は母上
talking
と
about my
この子は
mother.
うまくいってない
This
から
kid's really
ここ
something.
につ
Why
いて
don't
み
you
る
serve him
泣かないで
instead? Only the
泣
helpless
いてはいな
cry.
い
I said I wasn't
対立
crying.
の加護
By
安心
Tang's
して
mercy,
僕
don't
が
you
当主に
worry,
なって
because one
おじ
day
さ
I'll
んを
become the
守ってあ
clan
げる
master and protect you from
これ
harm.
どこか
You
に
mind taking him
そう
away?
もいかん坊
Why
や
spoil the fun? Hey
当主
kid,
という
who
言葉は
taught you to
むや
say
みに出
that?
すもんじゃ
You
な
should
い
be careful
誰に
who's
教わっ
around
た
when you're saying such things. My mother. Is that
で
so? And what did she
母
tell
上
you?
は
She told
僕
me
が
to
当主に
become
なっ
clan
て
master so I can
お
protect
母さん
others.
は今もみんなを守
Your
りたいと
mother
思ってる
wanted to protect others?
母上は
Yes, she wanted to protect people
同
like
じ
her.
境遇とは
Who are people
泣い
like
てい
her?
る人
People who
いじめ
cry,
られた
people
人
who are helpless,
おじさん
people like
俺
you,
のどこ
mister.
が
I
僕が
wasn't,
守ってあげる
but
か
I
ら
will
母上
protect
は
you.
自分
Mother
のよ
said
う
the
に
true
悲しい
clan
思いを
master
する
must
人が出な
watch
いよう
over
に
everyone,
当主
so
は
no
みんな
one
の面倒を見
ever
るべきだっ
has
て
to suffer like her.
若様カイト・ブランは
I, K.
いつまで
Volan,
も
will always be your guardian, young master.
通信遮断は皆への配慮
They'll
か
be worried, you know, for going offline
出
like
てこいよ
that. Show yourself.
惜しいな
Such a
前の
shame.
警告は
I
主
thought
の
you'd
目
know
にしたは
what
ず
to do when you saw my
く
warning.
だらん
Don't
裏
waste
切
your
るわけ
time.
があ
I
る
should
か
never betray him.
俺の目
I
が
would
黒
never
いうち
betray
は
him. As long as
目
I'm
に一本
here,
触れる
no
こと
one can
巷
touch
は
him.
貴様らの手配
You
書で
two
盛
are
り上がっ
quite
ているぞ
popular. Even a
こ
place
の
like
辺境
this
の地で
has
さえ
bounties
引
on
け
you. Leave now,
命を
and
無駄
I'll
に
let you
なぜあ
live.
の小僧に執
Why
着する
defend him? The
一
clan
族
lost
没
its
落を
caves
招
because
き
of the
若
boy.
は
He
貴様ら
risked
の
his
ような
life
弱き者のため
to
に立ち上
fight
がっ
for
た
your rights, you
必ずや
worthless bastards.
皇帝を怒らせた罰
And he
だ
disgraced the clan by
その首
insulting
を
the
土産に
emperor.
し
Perhaps I
龍
can
脈を
atone for
賜り
his
たいもの
sins
だ
by offering his head to the
若は
emperor.
お命を返上して
He will redeem
多くの
himself
龍
when
脈
he
を持ち
brings
帰る
back
さ
more
けな
caves.
げだな
Such
カイト
loyalty, K.
首を
Volan.
追放された
But you
者
know
が
how
どうな
we
る
deal
か
with exiled
黙れ
members.
貴
Shut
様ら
up.
の権力闘
You
争が
your
とびきの
petty
凋
power
落を招い
games
たのだ
will be the end of our clan.
カイト聞こえる
Kay, please reply.
応答してくれ
リ
You
バ
hear me?
カイトの生命
Kay's
反応が
vitals
下
are
がってる
dropping. Something's wrong.
そんな一体
Damn it,
何
what's
が
happening?
「
Okay, what's going on? Where do I go from here? Oh, I see. I'm an idiot.
リバク急いで。
Hurry, June. His vitals are becoming unstable.
信号完全に
We
消
lost the
失。
signal. It was right near the landing entrance. I'm coming already.
大魚と同熱源の船って
Why would
一体
there be a ship with the same heat patterning as Coon?
カイドウしっかりしろ
Katie, you hear me? Hey, sir.
何があった
What happened? Cough, blood, more blood, cough. Just had a fight. It's nothing. Who did this? Cough, cough, more blood,
もう
cough.
大丈夫
It's
すぐに船
fine.
に運ぶ
We
から
just need to bring you back to the ship. Arg, slow down, damn it. Don't touch the wounds.
カイドウの傷が
Ada,
深い
Kay's badly injured. He needs emergency treatment. How did this happen? It's coming down. I'm coming down. Stay where you are. It's too late. Listen, June. It was an assassin from the clan, probably working for the third and fifth sons. What? I drove him off, but you'll have to keep an eye out. I wasn't expecting them to follow us all the way here. It must have been the bounty. Cough, cough, more blood, more blood. Good lumen, I can't see anymore. Don't talk, we're headed back to the ship.
歩けるか
Can you walk? Yeah, just take it slow. Cough, cough, more blood, more blood, more blood. Cough, 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 more blood. This is embarrassing. What kind of guardian? Stop talking. Remember, June. Think before you act. Yes. And don't forget what you said. You'll protect us from harm. Bring back Lumen and become a worthy clan master.
分かった
Yes. Also,
もういい
stop talking.
そして若
Also,
もう喋るなって
I said stop talking. The Lee clan must never cry.
それは
I.
若が教え
Those
て
were
くれ
your
ました
words.
そうだったな
Yes.
Kaido
Okay.
なあ
Hey,
起きて
wake up.
くれよ
Wow, that's incredibly that really sucks. Don't say anything, Remy. Hey, I can read the mood too. So what happened? He didn't say. Might have been the pirates. Can you help me find any nearby stations willing to launch a space burial? Don't listen to this dumb request about sending the spirit back to East Ocean. United Mining has prohibited people from launching caskets since the war ended. There has to be a place beyond their control. Eddie, none of this is your fault. I know it's not, but that doesn't mean I didn't play a part in all this. You should stop getting yourself involved in other people's business. Don't tell anyone I did this for you. It's my fault. I don't want to do what I can't help. What I want to do what I can to help, so we won't be going back to Goofang for now. It's a shame, but you don't need to feel sorry for the ocean or Noble. As for those medicinal herbs you found, you'll be able to find somewhere to sell them. Bounty's still out for you, still out on you. Be careful. Benzo encrypted. Edie's lost it. She wants to find somewhere to launch a space burial. Come to my side and I'll tell you where to find a burial service. Your love, Benzel, Intel Broker. Die. Jokes aside, you really love your Edie, right? Huh. Alright, I'll tell you, but will you come have a drink with me already? Head to the infamous Silk Oasis, the Black Bazaar Market Bazaar. That's the main stomping grounds for the Mirian Ignis Guild. Shouldn't be too far from you guys. There's a merchant there named Lamar, but you gotta be careful. They ain't friendly like me. Still, if you bring up my name, they should be willing to help. The most popular guy around, Benzel Intel Broker. Coordinates, Silk Oasis. I was really grateful to Benzel, but I was young, and it was hard for me to accept that as an exile, I couldn't handle everything myself. Remy, it appears you need me as much as I need you. You are all really making a mess out there, aren't you? Come on, how do you expect to find someone to launch a casket when you've got a bounty out on you? I'll be mad at Ada. Maybe it's a sign that now's the time for us to get to be together. Come to my side, and I'll tell you where to find a burial service. What do you want? Analyzing the incoming ship's ID. Crap, more pirates. I bet they're here for a bounty. I've never thought messing with bones would make things so difficult. What do we do? The ship took multiple hits as we charged through the enemy line. After some panic maneuvering, we managed to escape enemy fire. Lost armor plates times 2. Lumen Association, Lumen War Memorial, first year of the Lumen War, unhappy that the United Mining's interference and the mining rights. Local peaker factions from the asteroid belt clashed with the United Mining. The ruins in this conflict was purchased. The ruins of this conflict was purchased by the Lumen Association and turned into a memorial for the deceased. If you have any relatives that haven't been found, you can register them here, and the Foundation will help you locate them. The voice of the veteran we spoke to sounded very mechanical. He used a speech device much like Ada's, but it was much older model. Most of the workers here were veterans fitted with bionic prosthesis who returned after the war to live out their lives. You're here to fix the memorial? Sorry, we don't have work for healthy folks like you. Come back when life becomes too hard to handle. Memorial Cabin. This ship was the main stronghold in the fight against United Mining. After the war was lost, it became a memorial for those who had fallen. Upon entering the massive cabin, the relics of the warriors could be seen filling every inch of the vessel. A committee formed by retired soldiers would lead guests into the main hall and softly recount the story of the deceased. All you runners do is look for Lumen. There's no intel here for you. The hull of this ship was cast from the souls of my brothers, and yet it's on the verge of collapse. I can't just let it crumble into the void of space. If you've got any damaged armor plates laying around, the ship's looking worse than I imagined. There's no way it'll hold on for much longer. I remember him reaching out with his bionic arm to express his thanks to Ada. She said that even though it was cold to the touch, she could still feel the warmth. Here, take this. He offered us a book saying that it contained the memories of his brothers. Obtained Reflections of the Lumen War. Reflections of the Lumen War, 8506 Galactic Calendar. Initially, all I wanted was to fight for the rights of Thousand Peaks. That was until the fleet of witches destroyed our cave. This book was popular in the asteroid belt for a long time and was written by one of the founders of the Lumen War Relief Foundation, a veteran mercenary that participated in a lot of guerrilla warfare. All he wanted now was peace. Lumen Association Branch. The association acted as the runner's guardian, with branches spreading out among the peaks. They periodically purchased Lumen products, provided legal loans, and rented ships, much like the seafaring guilds from the Age of Myths. This is a license operational under the Lumen Mining Act. What can I do for you, runner? All right. Well, viewer, thanks for tuning in. Um, I'm going to save it, or maybe it auto saves. I guess it auto saves. Okay. Well, it's good. It's thanks for tuning in. Um, I'll play some more of this sometime this week. Um, I might jump into something else here in a second. I don't really know if I'm gonna stream. I don't know. I don't know. I might end up streaming here in a second. Something else, or call it a night and go to bed. So I don't know. But thanks for tuning in, viewer. If you feel like tuning in again and you don't know when I'm going to stream, because I stream at random times, if you feel like tuning in, you could catch a replay or you could follow me and get the notifications and tune in that way if you are more apt to doing a live stream to tune in rather than a replay. Thank you for your support, and I appreciate you sticking with me through all of my failure to read on the screen. Um, anyway, I tried. I tried. All right. Well, I'll be getting on my way. I might jump on here, like I said, but I don't know. It's kind of late. Kind of late. But who knows? Anything's possible. All right. Peace.